How can the Olympics be more sustainable? How can the Olympics be more sustainable? This question is vital as we look towards the future of the Olympic Games. With climate change becoming a pressing issue, the need for sustainability in large events like the Olympics is more important than ever. Let's break down some effective strategies that can help reduce the Olympic carbon footprint. First, reducing carbon emissions is essential. The Olympic Games produce a lot of carbon emissions from construction, transportation, energy use, and waste. For instance, the Paris 2020 for Olympics aims to cut carbon emissions by 50% compared to the London 2012 and Rio 2016 Games. This ambitious goal involves mapping resource use and controlling the life cycle of materials to minimize waste. Next, using renewable energy sources can make a significant difference. By powering venues with wind and solar energy, the carbon footprint associated with energy consumption can be greatly reduced. Paris 2024 is a great example, as it plans to relying primarily on clean energy instead of diesel generators. Another important aspect is limiting new construction and utilizing existing infrastructure. Building new venues can have a large environmental impact and often leads to underused facilities after the Games. The International Olympic Committee and organizers have limited new construction to about 5% of total venues for Paris 2024. This approach helps reduce resource use and prevents wastage of space. Sustainable mobility and transportation are also key factors. Transportation contributes significantly to emissions during the Olympics. Encouraging the use of public transportation, promoting low-emission vehicles, and facilitating options like walking and cycling can greatly lower the carbon footprint of the Games. Sustainable sourcing and resource management play a role too. Sourcing locally grown food and reducing single-use plastics are practical steps that help lower environmental impacts. Paris 2024 emphasizes local food consumption and aims to cut down on plastic waste, supporting local economies and reducing transportation emissions. Engaging the workforce and local communities in sustainability efforts is another effective strategy. This involvement ensures that environmental practices are upheld and that the legacy of the Games includes increased awareness of sustainable living. Finally, aligning with global climate goals is essential. The Olympics can align their sustainability strategies with international agreements like the Paris Agreement on Climate Change and the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. This alignment ensures that the Games contribute to broader efforts to combat climate change and biodiversity loss. In summary, making the Olympics more sustainable involves a multifaceted approach. By reducing carbon emissions, relying on renewable energy, minimizing new construction, promoting sustainable transportation, managing resources responsibly, and aligning with global environmental commitments, the Olympics can set a standard for major international sporting events. These efforts not only reduce the environmental footprint of the Games, but also demonstrate how large-scale human activities can coexist with nature.